This conference will now be recorded.
We will be doing some basic yoga postures and a little bit of slow flow. So it's nothing rigorous. This is great if you're new to yoga. And if you are a seasoned yoga practitioner, you know how to add in a little bit more challenge to your practice. So go ahead and come to a nice, comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your lap, maybe placing one inside the other. Root the hip bones down and ground them into the floor. Get them nice and rooted. Elongate the spine, drawing the crown of the head upward so you feel a nice lengthening in the spine. Relax the shoulders and go ahead and close your eyes. So let's take a moment and notice our posture. Feel those hip bones making connection to the earth. Feel the spine nice and long and lengthened. Soften the face, soften the jaw, and come into a comfortable, natural rhythm of your breath for a few rounds of breath. Come into a state of noticing. Notice any feeling in the hips, anything in the spine or the neck, and just pay attention to that. And tonight, I ask that you move according to what your body needs. So do what feels good for you and what works for you in this practice. Now begin to come into your yogi breath or your ujjayi breath. So begin to inhale through the nose, nice long inhale, long exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, long exhale through the nose. You probably feel that breath coming through your throat. You actually may hear it. Inhale. As you exhale, feel that breath coming through the throat and out the nose. Continue with this ujjayi or victorious breath and allow your mind to tether to the breath and let go of anything you're holding on to. Use the breath to prevent distractions from coming to the mind. Fill up on the inhale. Release and soften on the exhale. And on your exhales, notice if you feel a sense of calm coming over the body and the mind. And take a moment and set your intention for tonight. And an intention can be a word or something that you'd like to be mindful of, like your breath and body connection, or just maybe becoming aware of what you need in your practice tonight. And take one more long inhale, even longer exhale, and then float your eyes open. Welcome to your practice. From our seated position, we're going to take a few deep breaths in. Inhale the arms up, palms meet at heart center. Feel the elongation of the spine as you exhale, hands to heart center. Using the yogi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhale through the nose. Close your eyes if that feels good, creating length in the spine. Each exhale bringing a sense of calm and peace to the body. And we'll take one more long inhale and sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center and pause. The pause is important in our practice. Right hand comes to the mat. As we inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale over to the right. Notice the side body and keep the left hip rooted. Breathe in On the exhale, lengthen even more. Inhale up and over. Right arm reaches high on the inhale. On the exhale, side lateral stretch, keeping the right hip grounded. Breathe in. Exhale and lengthen. Inhale up and over. One more time. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale over to the side. And the other arm up. Create that length as you inhale. And on the exhale, feel the opening of the side body. Face is soft. Maybe even a smile here. Inhale up and over. Right arm comes behind us, left hand on top of the right knee. Inhale up to a nice long spine, and on the exhale, twist from the upper mid back, over the right shoulder. So this should not be forced. This should be a gentle twist or rotation. And you can have a soft gaze here, or you can close the eyes. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly come back to center. And the left hand comes behind us, right hand on the left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we twist. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Exhale as we slowly come back to center. And we're going to come to our mat and make our way to tabletop. So in tabletop, we are positioning the knees under the hips and the wrists under the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Knees are hip distance apart. And hug in the center line. So this tabletop is an active posture here, pressing away from the mat. Now begin to lift the heart and eyes forward as you come into cow on your inhale. On your exhale, round the spine, cat. So you're pressing away from the mat, the spine is rounded, tailbone tucked. And we'll flow with this. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Move through a few rounds of cat and cow at your own pace. Staying strong in the arms. Fingers are connected to the mat. Palms are pressing away. Notice how you feel in the spine. And these movements are slow and controlled. And let's pause after one more round, meeting back in tabletop. Hug in at the core, hug in at the center line, extend the right leg back, toes are connected to the mat, and press back through that heel. Get a nice stretch in the leg, crown of the head reaching forward. And now begin to lift that leg off the mat, toes are pointed down. Inhale, tuck and round, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. One more time. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Now hold the back leg and then lift the left arm. Thumb is reaching up, spinal balance. Breathe in. Press away with that right hand. Breathe out. One more full breath here. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. 2 rounds of cat and cow. Get organized. Make sure the hips are knees are under the hips. Now pause in tabletop. Reset. Left leg extends back. Toes make a connection to the mat. And you feel a nice lengthening in the left leg. Press that heel back. Gaze is ahead and down. Now begin to lift the leg up, keeping the leg nice and strong, hugging the muscle to bone. Press away with the hands. And now on your inhale, tuck and round, knee to chest. Exhale, extend. Knee to nose. Exhale, extend. One more time, round and lengthen. Now keep that leg extended, and then the right arm comes forward, thumb is pointed up, crown of the head reaching forward, press away with that left hand. Create strength and stability here. Hug in with the core. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, tabletop. 2 rounds of cat and cow. From tabletop, tuck the toes, sit the hips back, walk the palms up, one palm print, and bring your gaze between the palms as you lift the hips up and back for your first down dog. So your hips are the high point, your fingers are spread wide, you're pressing away from the mat, heels are heavy and lowering towards the mat. They don't have to touch. And you can even widen your stance for your first down dog if that feels good. Let the head come between the arms. Feel a release in the neck and begin to pedal out in your first down dog. Slow and controlled. And now pause. Let the heels be heavy. Take a slight bend into the knee and feel the hips go up. Now straighten the legs. Inhale, high plank. So you're coming forward onto the toe mounds. You're pressing away with the palms, puffing up through the upper back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Now lower the knees to the mat for a kneeling plank. So you're pressing away from gravity, working against gravity. You're hugging in through the core. Draw the arms in as you lower all the way down, low push-up. Forehead to mat. Draw the hands back by the shoulders as you inhale up, baby cobra. Legs are strong, hips making a connection to the mat. Exhale, forehead to mat. Press up, kneeling plank. Exhale, child's pose. So for child's pose, you're sitting those hips back onto the heels. Hands are grounded. Just take a couple breaths here in child's pose. Come back to your intention. Come inward. Come to the interior with child's pose. We're away from distractions here. And now rise back up to tabletop. We're going to do a little flow with this. So we inhale to kneeling plank, pressing away. We exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, kneeling plank, press up. Exhale, child's. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, hug in and lower with control. Inhale, baby cobra, tighten those legs. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, press up, kneeling plank. Exhale, child's pose. 2 breaths here. And then make your way to tabletop. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take a moment and see how you feel in this second down dog. Pedal out through the feet if that feels good. And then let the heels find some stillness. Root down into the left foot as the right leg sweeps high, 3-point. Hug the muscle to the bone. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the foot down. Press into the right foot as you inhale the left leg up for 3-point. You're hugging in with those legs. Breathe in. Exhale, lower to down dog. Walk the feet to meet the hands, forward fold. So if you're not quite ready in the hamstrings, you can take a slight bend or use a block here. Let's see. So if you happen to have a block, this is a great place to bring the floor up to you for a forward fold. We're hinging over the hips. Crown of the head is heavy. Nod the head yes and no. And now draw the hands to the shins, half lift. So your spine is neutral, your crown of the head is reaching forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Feel the spine lengthening out. Exhale, fold. Now take a slight bend, almost a squat. Firm down into the feet. Draw from the strength of the core and the legs and sweep all the way up. Palms meet, hands come to heart center. So this is that Tadasana posture where we're going to ground our feet, make that connection on the earth with our feet. Spread through the toes. Draw the muscles up towards the hips. Keep the spine long. Breathe in and out. Release the hands by your side. Another full breath. Breathe in and out. Now sweep the arms up. Extended mountain pose. Feel tall. Feel long. Palms meet. Exhale. Draw the hands to the heart as you hinge at the hips. Forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Palm the mat. Left foot steps back. Low runner's lunge. So take a moment to adjust. Get organized here. Press into that right heel and then slowly drift the left knee down. Uncurl the toes. We want to feel this in the left hip flexor, so slide that leg back. Hands come to the top of the right thigh. Notice what you're feeling here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sweep up, modified crescent. So you have the option to come into a wider arm crescent if that feels good on your shoulders, or even take a slight back bend. So enjoy this posture, enjoy this breath. Press into that right heel so you're lifting up out of the joint. Exhale the hands back to the mat. Tuck the toes on the left. You're back in low lunge. Down dog. Step back. Pedal the feet. Pause. Walk to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Palm the mat. Right foot steps back. Low lunge. Again, take a moment to get organized. Your weight is in that left heel. Gaze forward, heart and eyes forward. Let the right knee drift down. Uncurl the toes. Hands come to the top of the left leg. Notice how you're feeling. Do you need to adjust here to feel it in the hip flexor? Now sweep up, kneeling crescent. You choose the arms that are good. You can even come to cactus arms if that's feeling good for you tonight. Take a couple breaths here. Remember our yogi breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Hands come to the mat. Lift the knee on the right. Use the core to step up to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Nod the head, yes and no. Now take a small squat. Sweep the arms straight out in front. Maybe raise them up. We're coming into chair. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up. Palms meet. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, palm the mat, step back, low lunge, left foot back. So take a moment and get organized. This time we're keeping the left leg lifted, but you always have the option to lower it. Sweep the right arm towards the front, reaching from the right fingertips all the way to the left heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now sweep the arm up for a twist. So that right hand, pretend somebody's way up high, helping you reach higher, pulling on that hand. Press into that right heel. Feel a connection from the right heel to the right sit bone. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the hand. Let the knee float down. We're going to sit back for a hamstring stretch. Walk the hands back. Toes pop up on the right. Now this, if you have a block or a blanket, you can place it under that left hip and just kind of sit. You've just made a little chair there. We don't want to just crunch into this fold. We want to use the heart and eyes to kind of float over. And remember, be aware of what your body needs. You might be right here tonight. You might be all the way over. I invite you to close your eyes here. Notice how this feels. Take one more breath. And then if you do have a prop, go ahead and remove it. Let the right toes come to the mat. Come back to your low lunge. Lift the left leg. Palm the mat. Step back, down dog. Inhale to high plank. You can stay in high plank or let the knees drift back to that kneeling plank. And then as you exhale, lower with control. Tighten up in the legs as you inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. Press up to kneeling plank. From here, tuck the toes, down dog. 2 full breaths here. Take a moment, make sure your fingers are spread wide. Widen the base of the feet if you need to. Send the hips high and press the chest back towards the legs. Now gaze to the top and walk forward, forward fold. Take a moment, notice how you feel. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Palm the mat, right foot steps back, low lunge. Option to let the knee drift down. Heart and eyes forward here. Keeping that right leg lifted. Inhale, the left arm forward, reaching. Left fingertips all the way up to back right heel. You feel that length. Now open up for your twist. And if you do have a block, this is a great place for a block right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower the hand back to the mat. Let the knee drift down. And then set up for hamstring stretch. So the toes pop up on the left. Again, if you want to use a block or a blanket under your right knee, you can do that. So we're going to come up first, and then we're going to hinge forward. Keep the left toes flexed. Try to keep nice length in the cervical spine. Softening the face here. Yogi breath in through the nose. As we exhale, release and feel the softening of the hamstring. Now draw the gaze up, remove any prop you have. Come back to your low lunge. Lift the right leg, step to the top, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, come into that squat, sweeping the arms up to chair. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up using the legs. Palms meet, hands come to heart center. So we're going to do a little warrior sequence here. You can turn and adjust your mat this way, horizontal, for this next round. So we're going to do just a little warrior tutorial here, and this is good for any level of yoga. Bring the feet wide into a straddle. Your feet are facing forward. And then inhale the arms up and out. Pivot on the right heel so the toe is facing to the right. And now take your lunge like you're coming into warrior. So in warrior, remember the body stays over the hips. The torso's over the hips. We're not leaning forward. Now take your gaze over the right middle finger. Pause. Notice your shoulders. Soften the gaze. Try to use that gaze or that drishti over your middle finger as a way to look inward tonight. Breathe in. Now straighten the right leg. Pivot on that foot, and we'll come to the other side. Pivot on the left foot. Lunge to the left. Warrior two to the left. Gaze over the left middle finger. See if you can make a connection to that right blade of the foot, the outer blade, and also drawing that knee over the ankle in the left foot. So a lot of adjustments here for warrior. Warrior is a posture that mirrors our everyday life. We need strength, peace, and balance for life, especially now. And then straighten the leg, pivot the foot back, hands come to the hips, take a breath. Other side, sweep the arms out, pivot into warrior two to the right. Side angle, right arm to right leg, reach the left arm up to the sky. So you are not crashing into this leg, you're pressing away. This is very powerful here. Breathe in. And on your exhale, maybe you reach across the ear. Let the arm skim the ear for an extended side angle. Rise back up, warrior two arms. So you're still in your lunge. Straighten the leg, pivot on the heel. Second side. Pivot on the left, come into your warrior two. Breathe in. On the exhale, side angle. Reaching. Inhale. On the exhale, you can maybe come into extended side angle. Feel the length between the right fingertips and the right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back to warrior two. Straighten the leg. Pivot. Straddle. Release the arms. Roll the shoulders out. Sweep the arms open again. Warrior two to the right. Breathe in. Take your gaze over the right finger. You've been here before. How can you soften? How can you be strong? On your next exhale, side angle. Stay here or extended side angle. Breathe in. On your exhale, warrior two. Now let the right arm sweep up, reverse warrior. Left arm slides down the back leg. So you're reaching up, maybe even back. Your gaze can stay up or come to that back foot. You're still lunging. Breathe in. Breathe out. Warrior two. Straighten the leg, pivot. Release the arms. Take a breath. Roll the shoulders. Check your feet. Mine just got out of alignment, so make sure they're straight. Hands to the hips, pivot on the left, sweep out, lunge into warrior two. Gaze over the left finger, inhale, exhale, side angle. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Find that balance. Find the softness in the face. Warrior two. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, reverse warrior. The breath feels different here. Stay with it. Warrior two. Straighten the leg, pivot, hands come to your hips, heel toe the feet in. Not quite hip distance, so creating a little space here, and then just do a little sashay side to side. Just kind of wiggle it out. We were in the straddle for a long time. And then pause. Let's take a few breaths. Come to the Tadasana now. Your feet are hip distance apart. Toes are spread wide. Grounded in the mat, but strong in the legs. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, sweep them out wide. Inhale up. Exhale wide. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale wide. Preparing for some balance. Draw the hands to heart center. Our left side is our foundation. So really spread through those toes. Make a connection to the mat with that left foot. Bring the right ankle or the right heel into the left ankle. This is your supported tree, and you can stay right here. You can choose to bring your tree some balance here by bringing the foot up, below, or above the knee. Hands can press in together, or you can extend your branches. Remember your soft gaze. Maybe bring a smile here to your tree. One more breath. Palms meet at the top. Hands come to heart center. Knee comes forward. And just shake it out. We'll do that little side-to-side twist again. And then find some stillness, setting up for the other side. So new side, new opportunity. See what you did and maybe what you can try on this side. Right side is our foundation. Hands are at heart center, pressing into each other. We're gaining balance by doing that. Kickstand the left heel into the right ankle. And this is a beautiful tree right here. So you can stay here, or you can begin to bring some balance to your tree. Your option. And then you know what to do with your hands. Allow the crown of the head to draw up, creating nice length in your tree. Don't forget the core. Bring the palms together. As you exhale, hands to heart center, knee comes forward, and shake it out. Come back to the top of your mat. Sweep the arms up, extended mountain. Exhale, palms meet, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step back, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time, high plank. Stay here or draw the knees to the mat as we lower all the way down for a low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. Press up, kneeling plank. Exhale, child's pose. Take 2 full rounds of breath in child's pose. Coming back to your inside space, back to the quiet, letting go of any distractions. And then slowly make your way to a seat. Let's see. Actually, come to a seat, and then we're going to make our way down to our backs. So to come to your back, slowly roll down. You can hold one or both knees to protect the spine. Hug the knees in and rock side to side. And then pause. Bring the palms facing down on the mat. Extend the legs up and flex the feet. So you're in an inverted staff pose. This is what we've been doing with our mountain pose here. Feet are flat, spread apart, legs are strong. Sweep the arms back overhead. And we're going to do some core work here. So use the core to protect the low spine as we lower the right leg down slowly with control, hovering above the floor. And on the inhale, draw it back up. Left leg lowers. Inhale, draw it back up. Feet are flexed. Your legs are strong and active here. Slow and controlled with the core. Nice and slow. And the next time you're at the top, just pause. Roll the ankles one direction and then the other. Hug the knees into the chest. If it feels good, rock side to side. And then plant the feet on the mat, setting up for 2 rounds of bridge. So your feet are on the mat hip distance apart and close to the fingertips. So your fingertips might be brushing the heels. Knees are pointed straight up, feet are straight ahead. Let your head and shoulders be heavy, and we're going to use the strength of the core and the quads to begin to lift up into our bridge, pressing into the feet, pressing into the triceps, the shoulders, and try to keep those knees parallel. Don't let them open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Use your yogi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time, pausing in stillness. Let the knees come together, keep the feet wide, and just pause for 2 full breaths. Great place to close your eyes, soften the face. Second bridge. Set it up again, get organized, brush the heels with the fingertips, let the knees point upward, feet are on the mat. Begin to lift up into your bridge. Staying here, or maybe as an option, you interlace the hands underneath. One more full breath here in your bridge. See if you can lift a little higher with the hips. Release your bind, and then slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Pausing. This time take the feet out wide, let the knees come together to touch. This is constructive rest pose. Take 2 full rounds here of breath. And now open the knees back up. Come back as though you're setting up for bridge. Draw your arms out to each side. So your arms are out by your sides, feet are on the mat, knees are bent. Coming into a bent knee supine twist. Let the knees drift over to the right. Shoulders are still making a connection to the floor. And just notice where you feel this wonderful twist. You might feel it in the hips or in the waist. See if you can soften anywhere and take out any effort from this posture. We're starting to slow down a little, make our connection with the earth again. Feeling a little bit heavier on the mat. Slowing the breath down. Use the exhales to help you calm and soften. On your next inhale, let the knees gently come back to center. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, let the knees drift over to the left. One more breath here. And then gently draw the knees back to center. Soles of the feet come together. Let the knees open wide. Reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. This should feel good. Let the hand rest one on the heart and one on the belly. And again, tether the mind to the breath. Notice the rise and fall of the belly. Press the feet into each other. And now slowly draw the knees back to meet. Hug the knees into the chest. Give a gentle rock side to side, massaging out the spine. And as we prepare for our final relaxation or a Shavasana, gather anything you need. If it's a blanket or a bolster. And then extend your right leg down the mat. Give it a little shake. Extend the left leg down. Give it a shake. Keep the feet nice and wide apart. Arms are by your side, palms are open. Maybe you tuck the shoulder blades in a little. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And I'm going to hold some space for you here for a few minutes to just let the earth support you and come into a posture of surrender. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing your awareness back to the body and to your surroundings. Bring some small movement to your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. And then gently roll to your right side in a fetal position. Knees are bent. Rest the head on the arms. And take a couple deep breaths here, scanning the body and noticing how it feels, what differences you experience after the practice. Then slowly make your way back to the seat where we began, keeping the eyes closed, drawing the hands to heart center, and allowing the chin to come to the chest in a gesture of gratitude. Grateful for our practice tonight during these challenging times. Grateful that we can still maintain a yoga community with each other. And grateful for all the many blessings that we have. Lift the head now and take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Float your eyes open. Thank you for letting me guide you tonight. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And you're welcome to unmute your mics so I can say goodbye. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Thanks, Linda. That was great.
Yes, thank you, Linda. That was great.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hope we all feel good tonight.